Thanks, guys. I'm Stephen Human. Now, public lands are really important here in the West. A lot of people on the East Coast don't really understand the issues that go along with public lands, and it's something that we try and talk about here on the show and that we try and share so that we can all appreciate the beauty of the lands that belong to all of us. Well, here in Cedar City, there's one festival that's just been announced that celebrates that, and a lot of other things that are key to our lifestyle here in the West, and I want to tell you about it today. It's called the Western Freedom Festival.
On October 23rd, we're going to be holding the Western Freedom Festival here in Iron County, and we invite everybody to come participate with us. We're going to have a great event. We're going to have a concert, music, food. We're going to have a good time. It's something that just resonates with all of us. The principles and values that surround wholesome families, the freedoms that we have been able to enjoy in this nation, ability to exercise your faith according to the dictates of your conscience. We want to just bring people together through a large event where we can talk about these things in a fun setting.
We're celebrating our heritage. We're celebrating our freedom, the fact that we can get together and rub shoulders and talk and share stories of success, of triumph, of this great land that we live in. That
land is one of the main focuses of the Western Freedom Festival. Since settlers and pioneers first set foot in the dusty valleys of the Southwest, the trail, backcountry hills, rangeland, and pasture became a part of the fabric of life, not just for those who lived here, but the nation as a whole. Expansion, growth, and the search for freedom always led west. Today, most of that land is still unspoiled and belongs to the public to use wisely and enjoy to the fullest. Those same public lands have been a lightning rod for controversy, however, as Eastern ideologies and perceptions have clashed with Western ideals and the reality of life on the range.
70% of the population or better lives east of the Mississippi. They don't even understand what the word BLM means.
We need to get the message out. This is for everyone that enjoys freedom on public land. If you enjoy fishing, if you enjoy hunting, if you're an ATV enthusiast, if you run cattle. So these things, if we don't fight for them, we're going to lose them. And we are losing them.
Sometimes we just look at what's directly part of our interest, which may just be recreational interest. But when people start to see that they're limited with their access, then they start to understand maybe there's more to it.
The Western Freedom Festival was first announced just last week at a special meeting of state leaders, county commissioners, and guests. The plan is to have the festival grow into the premier Western event where visitors from around the country can come out and share in the hospitality and joy of a culture that has slowly been eclipsed by a growing urban world. One special guest at the event lent his support to the cause, which could reach well beyond the confines of the Utah border. Country music star Daryl Worley.
Have you forgotten all the people killed?
Daryl Worley is the guy for this. He is just a tremendous leader in the music industry in many ways, and he really just resonates with the things that we're looking to. With his musical talent and the track record that he's got, we just feel like it's a perfect fit, and we're looking forward to working the final details to get him out here.
Most of the adventures we enjoy here in the Rockies take place on public land. Most of our ranchers and cattlemen work on public land. It's a fact of life, of our collective lives. When we set out on a dirt trail looking to discover a precious moment with our families or an irreplaceable memory, in many ways, we're walking in the very footsteps of our ancestors. Footsteps that still echo today from overlooks of everlasting stone. It's a tradition that goes back in time, and it's a tradition worth embracing.
We need to be able to visit and share ways that we can continue that tradition and do it responsibly.
If you feel strongly that you're being locked out of public land and your rights are being taken away from you, and you believe that our way of life is something to preserve and fight for, show up on October 23rd, because that's what this is about, is Western freedom and our culture and all of our heritage and what we stand for in the West.
Our Western public lands are worth exploring and worth celebrating. So you're going to want to be right here, Cedar City, on October 23rd for the Western Freedom Festival. We'll have more information as it develops here on At Your Leisure, so you want to keep it here. You want to become a fan on our Facebook page. We'll give you updates so you can find out more, but you want to bring your family down here because this is going to be a really special, amazing festival. Well, I'm Stephen Hewen for At Your Leisure. We need to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have this week's product review. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.